Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Desiree and this is Desired Money, where I give you your daily updates on everything that's happening in the cryptocurrency market, and I teach you about all the different variety of coins and how to invest them in a place for us to discuss all things in the future of money. So, if you're here right now, it's most likely because you've been hearing all the latest buzz in the universe of cryptocurrency, and you've been watching all your friends bragging on social media about all their massive gains and 10xing their $100 investments within weeks, and you're wondering, how the hell do I get in on this? Should I get in on this? Is this some sort of scam? Is Bitcoin a scam? Is it just one big bubble about to burst at any moment? Or is it some sort of massive secret plan from the elites and the 1% to further their dominion over us? I mean, I've heard it all, and I'm sure you've heard it all too. And I'm here to ease your mind a bit, break things down nice and simple for you to understand, because I really do believe that cryptocurrency is the future. And if you're smart and you invest now, it could be life-changing for your future. And the future really is now. So I'm going to go ahead and get right to it. So in a nutshell, cryptocurrency is a form of a digital asset or a digital currency that is based on a network that is distributed across a large number of computers. Now, this decentralized structure allows it to exist outside of governments and institutions like banks and other central authority, therefore making you your own sovereign bank. The word cryptocurrency is derived from the encryption used to secure the network. And this is called cryptography, which is the art of writing codes. And it protects all your information from a third party or entity, and it also makes it nearly impossible for these transactions to be duplicated or counterfeited. Once the blockchain has a record or transaction added to the chain, it is very, very, very difficult to change. Every record made is added to a block, and each block contains a unique code called a hash, and it also contains the hash from the previous code. So essentially, it is an AI record keeper free from human error. Now, one of the essential parts of a blockchain is that it allows people to make peer-to-peer transactions without the need or use of a bank. So if I wanted to send you $1,000, I can do so lightning fast without a third party. I would just send the money from my digital wallet to yours. So essentially, I'd be able to send you money without using a clearinghouse, without ACH, without the need of a bank. It eliminates that middleman, and you become your own personal bank. It allows your transactions to settle almost immediately. I can go on and on about what a blockchain does, and I will do so in a later video. But for now, I want to focus on exactly what cryptocurrency does. Now, you probably want to know how cryptocurrency differs from, say, stocks. Well, while it is very, very similar, you are investing in a coin the same way you would invest in, say, Tesla or Apple. You buy Tesla stock, yes, you own a piece of Tesla, you are an investor, and it can increase in value and your money can grow, although it tends to grow a little slower these days. So you buy some of these coins, let's say Ethereum, which is on the rise, and I'm sure you've heard that, of course, if you're here. You're not just owning Ethereum, you can use Ethereum as a payment system. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been hearing about NFTs, where you can buy digital art with Ethereum money, digital money. The biggest difference is that you can actually utilize it. You own stock, you have it, it's yours, you own a piece of this company, the value can grow over time, it's a good investment. Now with crypto, some of it is a currency and some of it is a utility. So something like Bitcoin is a currency. I can use it as a payment system. I owe you $100, I can give it to you in Bitcoin, and the beauty of it is that the value grows over time, rather than with Fiat, which is, like, say, the US dollar, where the value has been decreasing exponentially. Now, as with crypto, it has an actual purpose and utility. A lot of them have amazing projects like Vechain, my beloved. I will make a video on exactly what that can do, but it actually has a function with authentication for items like luxury goods. You don't just need those little cards anymore, which now you can actually authenticate them on the spot. Blockchain allows, if food goes bad, you're able to trace it back to its exact manufacturer. You know the exact date and time and where it came from. It's really incredible technology. So with something like Bitcoin, it is a store of value. I feel like I can hold my money in there and I feel safe. Even if it decreases, it's gonna go right back up, and it has proven that time and time again. I'm not saying it's absolutely impossible for it to ever drop. Anything is possible in this world, but it is highly unlikely. And as more and more institutions start investing, which is already been happening, a lot of banks been investing, a lot of major corporations are investing, putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet, and also now with Ethereum, a huge shift in the way people invest their money and use money. Pretty soon, cryptocurrency is going to become the norm. It's going to become the standard. People aren't just going to want fiat anymore because it decreases in value. Holding fiat is like the same as buying a brand new car. And as soon as you take it off the lot, it decreases in value. So that's like a really easy way to look at it, where you invest your money in Bitcoin, it grows over time. Your money starts to make money for you. And then eventually you can learn to swing trade if you'd like. I don't think it's for everybody. Some people trade futures. I don't trade futures. Maybe one day in the near future I will. I can definitely talk about it because there's a lot of novices out there doing it and getting completely wrecked and losing a ton of money, getting a little bit bold. But there are some people I know that make incredible money trading futures, which is basically leveraging your money on Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other coin. Now, before you rush in and buy cryptocurrency, I think it's really important starting out that you study the charts before you make a single purchase. And I think you should study the charts for a couple weeks at least, because people are going to tell you to buy. When I first got it, my friend's like, buy. My friend told me to look at the charts, and even then I jumped in not really fully understanding what to do, because I just, I don't know, for me, a lot of the information out there was just like overcomplicated, you know, so I just got annoyed and like, no, I'm just going to jump in and do this. So this is why I'm making these videos here, because I want to make it easy for you guys to understand so you guys don't make any of the mistakes that I did jumping in. There are so many amazing coins that I will talk about over the course of several videos. I'll break them down for you and tell you, you know, what their functions are, because as I said, some of them are utilities. Some of them have a purpose beyond just being currency. You don't want to just jump into something blindly because everybody else is doing it, and that's how you get wrecked. That's how you lose your money. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. It is like gambling. Don't sit there and take your whole life savings, throw it in. Don't empty out you and your wife's bank account and put it in there, or you're going to end up in the doghouse, because I can assure you it's going to take some time before you know exactly what you're doing. And don't just follow your friends. It's something you need to make sure you understand yourself, that you know what you're doing, you know what you're getting yourself into. So take your time, keep it simple, study the charts. I know it can seem boring at first, but eventually you'll live for it. You'll be up in the middle of the night all cracked out, staring at your screen, afraid to go to sleep because you don't know if it's going to go up or down in your sleep. And that's the worst feeling sometimes, waking up and you see something did the opposite of what you were thinking it was going to do. But that's why it's important to study the charts, because eventually they do follow a pattern. So once in a while they surprise you, but for the most part they follow a pattern. So I think it's imperative that you start to learn those patterns of the coins you're interested in. And until you can start predicting the patterns, don't jump in. When you learn the patterns, jump in. Otherwise, you're always going to be second guessing. So unless you're someone that just plans on holding long term, go ahead, make your purchase in the red, not in the green. Make your purchase and hold. Make your purchase, hold. Don't try to trade around or do anything crazy. Just hold. We can't talk about cryptocurrency without talking about the godfather of all coins, Bitcoin. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this because nobody really knows who created it. Supposedly it's someone named Satoshi Nakamoto, which most people believe is a pseudonym for a team of people who created it. It's been a mystery for a very long time. Nobody really knows. Nobody's ever heard from this person or people. And so they created like a real nice mystery around this. It's good to keep in mind that if you're going to be investing into some of these coins, to always keep an eye on Bitcoin, because as of now, and this could definitely change in the near future, Bitcoin controls the market. When Bitcoin starts taking big dips, you can pretty much predict that the rest of the market is going to take a big dip. Although lately, I've been starting to see Ethereum break out and doing its own kind of pattern, and some altcoins are starting to follow Ethereum, which could be a big change of guard. Pretty soon we might see all the altcoins following Ethereum's pattern. But either way, I think it's really important to follow and track the main coins that have the highest value for now, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum. There is this mystery around who Satoshi is. There's a lot of people who think that was created by the CIA. And you know what? It could have been. It's possible. It's probably, honestly. But it still doesn't change the fact that you can profit off of it and that you can create gains. Being terrified and afraid of who made it, why they made it, you're going to keep yourself out of the loop. A year from now, especially 2 years from now, people are going to be begging to get in. But the train will kind of have left. The opportunity is here now, because there are coins that you can purchase. You could purchase thousands of coins for pennies right now. That's going to be mythical in a year or two. It's going to be mythical. Like, what? You bought Vechain for 7 cents You bought Doge for 5 cents. You bought Cardano for under $1. Like, all of this is going to sound insane. Even Ethereum at 3K is going to sound insane. Bitcoin at 60K is going to sound like a long distant memory. You know, this stuff is going to go places. People are going to be profiting. People are going to be changing their life. This is a very rare window of opportunity for the average person to change their life, to have an exchange of wealth. And this window, it is a window. It's not going to stay open for very long. I think we have maybe 2 years before the government steps in and starts making some crazy regulations that make it very difficult to prosper. You definitely want to take advantage of this time now. Learn what you can. Study the charts. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, but don't be a fool. Don't be afraid, but don't be a fool. Don't just jump in and buy whatever your friend's buying. Understand it. Study it. Study the charts. Just study the charts and look them up. All these coins have websites. Obviously, Bitcoin is different, but all of them have websites where they break down their functions. They break down their mission plans. A lot of them show their teams. Not all of them have some mysterious team. And you can learn and understand what you're investing in, and you'll see why even more so they're life-changing. But right now is a great time to do so. I really think we're going to have an incredible bull run this summer. I really do. I think this summer is going to be some intense gains financially for a lot of people. Now, if you want to check out the links I have down below for the exchanges that I recommend, you can sign up. If you want, you can use my code. If not, that's cool too. That's it, you guys, for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please leave all your comments, questions down below. And if you like this video, please smash that like button. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, as always, it's your girl Des saying thank you. Bye.